Right?
Hey, I'm Pops, and I know what you're thinking. Amelia Clark's mom comic book, where she's swinging on her armpit hairs. It was the pinnacle, if you will, of the narcissism, egotistical nonsense of modern comic books, and you thought, it's finally at rock bottom. No, folks, here we are. A new bottom has been reached where Whoopi Goldberg brings new superhero story, The Change, to the Dark Horse. It might as well just be called The Message. It's so insane. She's co writing The Change, a graphic novel about an older superhero. And there you go. Beloved, sorry, I needed a minute. Beloved comedian Whoopi Goldberg is venturing into the realm of comic books with a new graphic novel for Dark Horse Comics. Screen Rant has the first look at The Change, a superhero story centered around a woman that breaks the mold of comic book heroes. Let me stop there for a second before we go on, because I haven't read this yet. I wanted to give you as authentic a reaction as I possibly could. What what do you think what do you think they're going to say? It's called The Change, and do you think that she's going to have a hero that will lecture us on menopause, the uh, trials and tribulation of an aging woman, and how awful it is to live in a toxic male environment in the patriarchy? That's my prediction. See what happens. Okay. Where were we? Okay. Screen Rant is excited to announce Dark Horse's upcoming graphic novel, The Change. The book is co-written by Whoopi Goldberg, Color Purple Sister Act, and writer showrunner uh, Jaime or Jamie. I don't know. Don't know who this is. Jamie Paglia. Eureka in the Fight. It's got to be a lady. It's just how things work. Illustrating is Sunkanmi Akinboye and a bunch of other books I have nothing about. And then it lists the colors, the letterer, artist, Carrie Randolph, Carrie spelled Khary, provides the change color cover art. The story centers around Isabel Frost, a wife, a mother, and grandmother who feels that life isn't what she thought it would be. Even though she has an amazing support network of family and fellow gamers, things have become stagnant for Isabel, but her body adjusts to menopause. Isabel finds herself developing powerful abilities with the assistance of her best friend and her comic book loving grandson. Isabel decides to embrace a new direction of her life and become the change. That's right, the change. So there's the cover. Redefining self insert one comic book at a time. That is insane. Holy crap. These people don't get to criticize other people, but I mean, you don't get to throw stones when you're this megalomaniacal, when you're this egotistical, this self-centered, of putting your, I mean, this wow, it's great. And then they have this suck up. I'm talking about just, I mean, literally on their knees. When it comes to trailblazers in entertainment, Whoopi Goldberg has cemented herself as one of the biggest icons of her generation. She has. Really? Hmm. Okay. All right. Sure. It's giving her hysterical accolades for Sister Act and Lion King, being a core member of The View. It's a household name for generations. Oh, it's got a name, all right. Um, oh, she's an EGOT, so I mean she's won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. Uh, while Goldberg has written several children's stories as well as a few nonfiction books, she's never tried her hand at comics. The Change seems to be an interesting start for Goldberg. Though many superhero stories focus on younger, physically fit characters in their prime, The Change features a woman going through menopause. Certainly a daring choice, but one that likely speaks to Goldberg. I was like, it's not even, they're not even like hiding the ball. Okay. And then let's see. It actually changes the landscape, like it actually matters. No one cares. The last few years, the increase in characters in superhero fiction who represent the people that were minimized at best or ignored at worst. That is so untrue. You were so not aware of comic books if you believe that nonsense. I am so sorry that you think that comic book fans didn't get healthy doses of women and minorities as heroes and villains and otherwise as writers and creatives. Is it proportional? I don't know, and I don't care because you can't just do this haphazard, nonsensical checkboxing stuff and think it fixes anything. All right. Well, even though there have been superheroes who reach menopause, rarely has been a huge factor in storytelling. Oh, jeez. And then it lists off whatever. It's a great opportunity to show that anyone can be a hero at any point in their lives while also examining what it means to get a second wind in their later years. Dark Horse, it comes out November 28th. Wow. This is this was just fan baiting 101. I mean, I don't mind falling for it. It's what I do. But man, oh man, is that a freaking garbage heap, cringy, off-putting press release. Wow. Note to self, November 28th, The Change will be headed our way, and we can go through that book together. Who wants to go through that book with me? Who? Raise your hands. Come on now. Let's volunteer. We should maybe do an interactive read through. Maybe we should do a live stream. What is November 28th? Let me see. I'm worried that's close to Thanksgiving because usually I'm on vacation during that time frame. So that would be a problem for my schedule. It's probably the week after Thanksgiving. Let me double check. And we can do it. We'll figure that out. Let's see. Yep. All right. So I'll be back. It's a Tuesday. So Tuesday, the November 28th, The Change comes out. So if anybody wants to do that, let's figure that live stream read through out. We will figure that out. I've got it on my calendar for November. So there you go. We will do this. We will give them the press and the breakdown that they want. And we will do it as quickly as we can get our hands on that book. So there you are, folks. There's your update on the pinnacle, the pinnacle of cringe. Instead of being change, is it the cringe? Yes, the cringe. I am Pops. Thanks for watching.